Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sully's Card Shop. And today we're going to do something a little different. We're actually going to open up some football cards. Now, I have to tell you that I'm not really a huge football fan. I've got a lot of football cards, but I don't collect football cards. This was on clearance. I think it was like $7 or something like that. It's always been staring at me every time I go to the store. I thought, you know what? Let me just buy it, put it out of its misery, and we'll see what happens. So here it is. It is a 2016 Donruss football. Before we start, though, I have to tell you that this episode is brought to you by those ugly Buccaneers uniforms from the 1980s. This is Vinny Testaverde, a Fleer card from 91, I believe it was. So, anyways, they're the 80s, the early 90s, and so forth before they finally changed their uniform colors. So, this episode brought to us by those ugly Buccaneers uniforms. Anyhow, this set, I tried to look up to get some information on the 2016 set. There's rookies like Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott and so forth. There's some autos in here. Frankly, you know, I'm just not a football fan. But I do want to be able to get some neat little cards out of here. Maybe there's some good rookies in here, like Prescott or Elliott. Although I'm not a Cowboys fan, so there's nothing good coming out of Dallas, with the Cowgirls and stuff. But there's not really football here in Houston either because the Texans aren't all that great. Although Deshaun Watson's pretty awesome. Will Fuller's rookie card is also in here as a Texans wide receiver. So let's see what we can find. I did also buy some basketball cards, which I'm more than willing to buy the basketball cards because they've got some pretty cool rookies that are coming out of those, and so I'll be doing some openings of those here pretty soon. But this one, this was just, I guess, out of morbid curiosity, what would I get out of here? Hopefully I didn't cut into my cards. I kind of cut deep on that one, but that knife's so weak, I doubt it. Anyways, oh, by the way, what can we get out of here? I'm sorry, I forgot to read that. Look for red parallels of rookies, rated rookies, and more. Panini pays homage to an all-elite great with a pair of Peyton Manning tribute inserts. And then we have some of my least favorite cards. Here it is, yes. Look for a special Fans of the Game insert featuring superstars such as Daisy Ridley and Al Pacino. Daisy Ridley, really? The girl from Star Wars, from England or wherever she's from. Does she really like football? I don't know. Anyways, oh, by the way, in the background you can see I do have some football cards up, but I also still have some baseball permeating everything because it just does around here. All right, let's see what we got. So we're going to open this thing up. You'll notice the designs are very similar to the baseball designs as well. Of course, just with the NFL colors. There are parallels all over the place. Let's just see what it is. Let's take this medicine. Let's get it over with. Bear with me as we go through these and see what we can do here. I'm familiar. Look, I play fantasy football. Okay, I'm familiar with James Starks. I think James Stark maybe spent a week on my football team one time on fantasy football. But beyond that, I don't really care. In fact, I prepare for my fantasy football season like the day of the draft. And then after that, I pay attention for the next few months. When the season's going and the season's over with, I don't care. All right, here we go. James Starks. I don't know, Harrison Smith, Kevin White. Almost like a competition. Who do I know? Who do I not know? I know James Starks. I don't know this guy or this guy. Who's this guy? Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Sounds familiar. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, I like these. This is Terry Bradshaw. Okay. Bradshaw is a Hall of Famer. TV personality as well. Has been in some movies. Okay. Darren McFadden. I think he ruined his career, didn't he? Or something like that. He played for the Cowboys. I guess it did ruin his career. Anyways, all right. Peyton Manning. This is one of my favorites. Love Peyton Manning. I put Peyton Manning. Olivier Vernon. Don't know him. Cameron Hayward. Nope. Zach Ertz. He still plays. He's a tight end. Eddie Lacy, Demarius Thomas, Everson Griffin. What's his name? Navora Bowman. I know Bowman. I mean, those are some great baseball cards, right? Lynn Dawson. Hey, he's a legend. Okay, I know him. Steve Smith Sr. Muhammad Wilkerson. Don't know him. Andy Dalton. He's still red-haired guy. Dwell Jackson. Don't know him. Here's one I know. This is a Drew Brees. He plays for the Aints. I mean, come on. There you go. Nick Mangold. Know him. Luke. God, that name sounds familiar. Okay. Here's a good one. Bo Jackson. I know Bo Jackson. Man, let me tell you what. What might have been if he'd have kept his knees what might have been with Bo Jackson in both the NFL and in Major League Baseball. This guy was a heck of a talent. Loved Bo Jackson. Matthew Stafford, Ahmad Brooks, Marcus Peters. Ay, la gran siete. What do we have here? We have Carlos Williams. Don't know you. All right, Antonio Gates. Oh, there's Antonio Brown for a second. Ozzie Newsome, Hall of Famer. I know that guy. I used to follow the Browns a little bit. I was actually an Oilers fan mostly. And then when Bud Adams decided to exit Houston and steal the Oilers from us, well, he didn't really steal them. He owned the Oilers, but jerk. Anyways, DeMarco Murray. Actually, I know DeMarco Murray. Desmond Trufant, Phillip Rivers, Gary Barnidge. Not as good as Death Rage, but, you know. Gerald McCoy. I know Lamar Miller. John Brown. Very common. Here's a bad guy here. And Ndamukong Suh. LaShawn McCoy still playing. I think he's like 87 and still playing in the NFL. Pretty good. Keenan Allen. We have Doug Martin and Rob Gronkowski, Von Miller. Here is J.J. Watt and Ezekiel Ansah. I know J.J. Watt here in Houston. You know J.J. Watt in Houston. Khalil Mack, I don't know. Man, I haven't gotten any rookies yet that I know of. Michael Singletary. Love Singletary. One of the most intense-looking guys you'd ever see on the football field. He and Ronnie Lott both scared me. Peyton Manning. Here's Austin Johnson. Here's a rookie. Leonte Carew. Don't know him. Xavier Howard. Josh Doxson. Another great one. And Kid Reporter. Well, yeah, you know, $7 or $8, whatever it was. I mean, I like a lot of some of these cards. You know, I like the old guys that I used to watch when I was playing. Look at that 87 design, by the way. Not even it's not. Look at that. Those are footballs. Not, you know, the 87 baseball Donruss of 87's got the baseballs. They've got footballs there. That's pretty cool. You know, J.J. Watt. Sure, he's a legend around here. I guess if there's anything I like about the Texans, it'd be J.J. Watt. Beyond that, I care less about him. And Deshaun Watson's pretty awesome too. Let's see, anything else in here? Oh yes, the Bo Jackson. And, you know, the Terry Bradshaw. Where's Bradshaw at? He's coming up. Peyton Manning, of course. Love Peyton Manning. Yeah, there's Bradshaw right there. So, anyways, all right. Not too bad for, I guess, for $7. Well, no. Not great for $7, but it's okay. Wish we would have gotten some better rookies. But anyways, whatever. Maybe they are great rookies. I don't know. All right. So anyways, click like and subscribe. And we'll have some more baseball coming up here pretty soon. Hopefully this weekend I'll grab some of those clearly authentic cards. We'll be able to do an opening of those as well. Plus some basketball coming up as well. And we'll see you guys next time in Sully's Card Shop.